what's up guys, it's Oswald Deer here, and as you can see, we've got a little bit of a different setup today because I am absolutely crushed from MFF and it's been a whole mess. But anyway, today we're going to be covering something that is absolutely disgusting that is based around the Tumblr ban of NSFW work. Now, for those of you that don't know, Tumblr is a website that is pretty well known for having some NSFW content. Well, NSFW is pretty much an understatement. It's everywhere. But besides the point, Tumblr has been known for a lot of NSFW content, and as of December 14th, 2018, it is no longer allowed on the platform. And this came as a surprise to a lot of people, but really I think the reason why this happened was because Tumblr was actually taken off of the App Store as of a few weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure of the date. But today we're not necessarily going to go talk about why NSFW was banned on the App Store, but we're going to talk about who was banned on the App Store. And that is going to be the people who appropriate and sexualize children, which is absolutely not okay. Now, these people like to call themselves MAPs, or minor attracted persons, which in itself is disgusting. But the main people we're going to be talking about today are the people who identify themselves as no MAPs. And according to this definition that I'm going to throw up right here, they're a non-offensive, minor attracted person, which basically means they're a pedophile in their mind, but not actually in person, which is kind of hard for me to believe, because if you have a fantasy and you talk about acting out that fantasy online and in person, chances are you've acted out that fantasy. And this is in no way meant to accuse anybody of anything, but the fact that these people exist is downright appalling. Now, where did these people come from? They mainly started out on Tumblr, making their own communities, being generally disgusting, but they generally stayed in Tumblr. And we all know Tumblr's a pretty toxic place full of random, disgusting, appalling people, and some pretty nice ones mixed in there, a little bit. But mainly they kind of spawned in this small subsection of the internet, and it was fine. You could choose to ignore them. They generally stayed in their one area. But today, we're going to talk about when that changed. And that changed right around when the NSFW ban happened on Tumblr. Again, I'm not sure of that date in specific, but I do know that all NSFW stuff is going to be completely blacklisted and banned as of December 14th, 2018. And with the overall decline of people using Tumblr, and there's less of an audience for these maps to have, they are generally starting to move over to the Twitter platform, and I can see this is because of the lax environment that Twitter generally has, because generally NSFW content is normally allowed on Twitter without any repercussions. So without further ado, let's walk right into what exactly is the map community and why is it putting its grubby little hands all over the Twitter platform. So first off, we're going to start talking about this profile right here, and you can directly see that it is reeks of map vibes. It's got the profile picture, it's got everything that is wrong with this world, and it directly states that they are a minor attracted person. And if you don't understand the lingo here, it is, hey, I'm Leo, and I'm a 16-year-old, I use he, him pronouns. I'm a no-map, and my age of attraction being boys 2 to 7. I don't act on my attraction, stop saying that I'm a predator. Well, buddy, the first thing is, you directly say that you are a minor attracted person. And for those that did not understand the AOA in this bio, it means age of attraction. And that being that this person right here is directly, sexually, romantically attracted to boys ages 2 to 7 years old. That is definitely illegal in some way. It is absolutely appalling that people will directly say this. But first, we're going to talk about this profile picture right here. You can see that's the absolute Voltron cringe that you'll find on Tumblr. It's nothing special. But behind that is the pedophilia flag. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that is the direct pride flag that people are trying to use to snake their way into the LGBT community, because a lot of these maps are trying to go under the guise of it being a sexual attraction. And while this is a sexual attraction, it is also a mental disorder, and it is absolutely appalling, and these people need help. But the fact that they are using pride flags to go under the flag of LGBT is absolutely disgusting and absolutely should not be allowed. And from my understanding that these people have since been blocked, reported, and are no longer on the Twitter platform. But we still find that these people are lurking through everything, and it is disgusting. These people are going under the guise that they are 16. I've seen people who go say that they're 15 and act like it's okay. A part of me thinks that these are people pretending to be minors, so it looks less severe, but even if they are a minor or not, it still counts as pedophilia, and it is downright disgusting. Alright, we're going to move on to the next profile here. We're going to see that this directly, again, has the no map in their at, as like, "Hi, I'm Elias, I'm 16-year-old, non-exclusive, anti-contact, non-offending, no map, or pedophile, whichever you prefer. I'm also a necrophile, but that's less important." Okay, there is a lot to dissect in what I just read, but I think let's zone in on the fact that this person has 114 followers, and that either they're bots or 114 people agree with what this person has to say. I don't really have anything that they've directly posted because this account has since been deleted, but there are people who are like this that are still up on Twitter. And this person is not only someone who is sexually attracted to children, they are sexually attracted to dead bodies. Now, I know this is some weird fetish that a lot of people have, but the fact that you will go out and directly say that you want to, have sexual relations with a dead corpse is understandably shocking, and especially that this person who has to state 3 times that they are a non-contact pedophile, and this person has to state it multiple times, which means that good on Twitter for directly reporting and letting this person know that what they are is wrong and they need help. But there's really not much else to say about this particular profile other than they're generally just, they're the Tumblr, bottom of the barrel scum slowly migrating onto Twitter. So the last profile we're going to look at today is this one right here, and I'll go straight into reading their bio. They're 19, he, him, anti-contact map, /pedo, /neopo, mostly gay, supporters of all religions and beliefs, furry AF, neither liberal or conservative. Now, we have to take one directly for the team because we all know furries are completely cringy. I know, because I'm one of them. But anyway, this person covers all of the bases of cringe and toxicity in this fandom. But not only are they a part of the furry fandom, they are a part of the map community. And these people still try to worm their way in like a little parasite, trying to normalize pedophilia. And that in itself is absolutely disgusting. Now, before I wrap this video up, let's go ahead and read a few things that I have found on my journey through Twitter, trying to find some absolute cringe for everyone to look at, and show that maps are still trying to worm their way in. "Hi, I'm a pedo. I was hanging out with my 9-year-old cousin, and recently when her elbow touched my arm, my heart skipped a beat. Christ." Oh my Lord Christ. If you know anything about the true crime community, which is something I'll have to cover on another day, but these people are very similar in the fact that they treat everything that is toxic in this world like a crush, like someone who is feeling their first middle school crush. But except this person is an adult who makes adult decisions, who has an adult body, talking about their 9-year-old cousin, and that is absolutely disgusting in every sense of the word. So, in summary, the map community is a spawn of Tumblr and all that is unholy in this world, and it is slowly spreading its gross little fingers onto other platforms as Tumblr eventually crumbles and fizzles away, like Spider-Man and the Avengers. But they are just something else. I know a lot of absolutely crazy, obscene, horrible people, but these people are the lowest of the low, scum, bottom of the barrel people that I have ever seen. Because when is it ever okay to think that a child can consent to anything? This subsection of the internet is slowly becoming more normalized, and this is not something we should be letting happen. And a lot of people think that these people are disgusting, just like I do, and they are doing a pretty good job of keeping people away from children, from the internet, getting these people arrested, getting them help that they need if they have yet to offend. But these people are dangerous, and we cannot let them be near our children. We cannot let them think that they are a part of the LGBT community, because they are not. They are not. It's not okay to be sexually or romantically attracted to someone who cannot consent, and children cannot consent at all for any reason, no matter how much you think they can. And with that, we are going to end this glorious video about horrible people. But I just want to thank you all for watching this first experimental video. This was relatively unscripted. I just basically worked off of a few pictures and tried to make something work. But I do have more videos like this planned for the future. I'm just going to see how well this does, and just testing the waters for different video styles. But thank you so much for watching. If you'd like this, please comment something that I can do better. Comment what you think about the map community and what you're going to do to help stop it. But with that, we're going to go ahead and end this. I'm Oswald Deer. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you can to support me if you ever so choose, and I will greatly appreciate it. But with that, we're going to go ahead and head out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.